Morning, good morning, good morning. I had to get up and come out. So let's just say these past few days I've been working, but I haven't been working, kind of like. I've just been enjoying myself. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Just been enjoying myself, been actually getting to do some things that I want to do since I ain't have my kids. So that's why I ain't been like flooding like I normally do, because I'm living life right now. I'm usually so locked in and dropping videos. I forgot to go outside. And I've been outside. These since Thursday. What I lied, since Wednesday afternoon when she came pick them up. I've been running amok around here, running amok around here, just enjoying life. But I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in today for sure. I'm gonna lock in today. I got some. I got something coming today. I got a nice little bit coming today. I got a nice little bit coming the rest of this week because Thursday I'm gonna be going to Houston, so I know I ain't gonna be doing no recording while I'm out there. So I'm gonna try to get as much in as possible before Thursday, and then Thursday we gonna get on the road and get to H-Town. My old lady got a surgery she gotta have, so. But that's about it, man. I know I ain't been flooding though. What up, Ruben? What up, Ruben? But yeah, that's why I ain't been heavily dropping 10, 15, 20 videos like I normally do. I've been dropping like 5 or 6 just because, living life, man. Enjoying my free time. You know, them children enjoying theirs with their mom too. Their mama sent me some beautiful pictures of my daughter, man. She got her hair did, a little sundress on. I said, go ahead, look at you. Look at you getting grown now. Ain't no little baby no more. Now she was really looking grown right there. I was like, what? I'm really that old, bro. I'm really that old, dog. The Celtics are winning today. They are winning today. They about to wrap this up. They better. At least I predict them winning, but they better fucking win. Oh, it's gonna slip out of their hands. They don't want to go to no game 7, bruh. Is they on game? What game they on? Game 6? Is this game 7? I don't know. I hadn't even been keeping up with that rule. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how far off of just living I've been. I ain't even been watching no playoff games. I ain't been watching no TV. I just been running around outside, man, exploring. What up, CC? Yeah, I'm going. I'll be traveling. I'll be traveling to Texas Thursday. I've been running around. Oh, it is game 7. Oh, they gonna win it. I don't know though. Jimmy Butler. Oh my God. Fuck. I'm glad I ain't got no money on it. I can tell you that. I can tell you that, Ruber. I'm glad I ain't got no fucking money on this game. I know that much. Happy about that, cause man, it's hard for me to just not Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler. It's hard for me to go against him because that's good coaching, and Jimmy Butler just got the tenacity, man. He just refused to lose. But the Celtics are the better team, though. They are the better team. So you're doing so many videos. Did you have a favorite song or artist with all the new music? I mean, I got my staples. My staples: the Pink Floyds, the Black Sabbath. Uh, man, I just came across two new artists that I can't think of their name. I can't pronounce their names right, but I know it's a Spanish lady, La Hava, something. It's a lot, bro. But I like a lot of things. I got some favorites in there. I got to see them though. You gotta understand. I listen to like 100 songs a week, 100+ songs a week. At that. That's not to mention what I listen to on my own time. So, but the Warriors gonna clap. The Warriors, yeah. I pretty much got them. I got the Warriors probably winning it all. They the better team out of what's left. Well, the Celtics kind of match up good. I don't trust Jaylen Brown because he don't dribble well. He scares me. Marcus Smart is not 100%, and Jason Tatum has been a roller coaster. Some games he played like a superstar. Some games he play regular. And if he play average this game and not show up like a superstar, because Jimmy Butler, he's coming with all this. I know Jimmy Butler is coming with the rest of the energy he got left. He's been carrying the Heat these whole playoffs pretty much because Duncan Robinson then moved to the bench. Tyler Hero is hurt, and Bam, 15 points, 11 rebounds. It's just not enough. The Eastern Conference is not overrated. No, they got some killers. I think both conferences are even at this point. It ain't no better conference. I think East and West got they equally matched, bro. Like they got a lot of good on both sides, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then the injuries, bro. That's why, like, and I know Jimmy Butler. I know his knee is tearing him apart right now. He playing through it, but he ain't 100%. Kyle Lowry ain't 100%. So I naturally want to go with the Celtics, just naturally, because injuries and shit. Yeah. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning, since like 4 a.m. You know, I've been up. I had to lay back down because I realized how tired I really was, and I lay back down until 6, and then I got up because I was editing videos. Then I don't know, got tired all of a sudden again. Man, let me not cuss out Zion. I don't care for Zion, bro. Like, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Good morning, Ian. Good morning, Ian. Think the West is deeper? I put anybody, give me the Celtics, the Heat, Milwaukee, and the Nets. I put that against anybody on the West. They're going to have problems, big problems, with just those 4 teams. And that's just those 4. You could throw in, well, I can't throw in the Knicks. Well, yeah, that's probably like the only 4 teams that are. Well, the Bulls were good. The Bulls were good this year, too. They balled. They sucked in the playoffs, but they balled before I don't know. Maybe you're right. You might be right. Now that I'm thinking about it, about the teams now, you might be right. The West might be deeper. But yeah, I don't care for Zion. I mean, we could have had Ja Morant, bro. I'm never going to forgive the Pelicans for that. Never. Never forgiving nobody on the Pelicans franchise. Not ever giving y'all no break for getting Zion instead of getting fucking Ja Morant. That's stupid. It's dumb. Hey, the Celtics was trouble for the Lakers this year, too. Everybody was trouble for the Lakers this year. Everybody was. But yeah, I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back in the lab today. I'll be back in the lab trying to get back into work. It's hard, especially after having these last 3-4 days of just doing my thing and not worried about videos and the work. It's been comfortable, but I'm getting back to it. Am I disappointed in the Nets? No, I knew it was about to happen. I expected it. It happened exactly like I expected it to happen. The same thing for Philly. When they made those trades, I say they both made the worst trades in NBA history. The Nets and the 76ers, that's the worst trade I ever seen in my life. It went exactly like I thought it was going to go. Yeah, I got some Santana going. I got another Underworld coming. I just dropped the Underworld. I got another more Underworld, and I got it's all over the place. Y'all know I'm coming. It's all over the place. I got all sorts of music coming. Nah, Minnesota, I don't really believe in them either. Because they led by Cat, and Cat he's not going to win you no championships. I give Edwards one more year, and he might not be in Minnesota after this year, so I can't really count them. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of things coming. Nah, that's not the worst trade. No, the worst trade is saw the worst trade. That's not the worst trade. That's not. They was coming off a championship. Veteran leaders. And they still had didn't they still have Darren Williams? That was the problem. They played decently for their age. Darren Williams started sucking badly. That's what that was. Yeah, you right, CC. You might be right. That conference, the West Coast might be deeper. Now that like I was just thinking about like the actual teams, they probably deeper. Those are bad trades. I don't give a shit. It's never a bad trade when you got KG and Paul Pierce as a package for what they got them for. Like they got rid of trades, but man, you can like draft anything. Look at the draft with Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball. Look who came out balling. Jason Tatum. The Lakers could have got Jason Tatum. They got Lonzo Ball. The 76ers could have got Jason Tatum. They got Markelle Fultz. You never know what you're drafting. So if you could get it for cheap and just drafts, especially in the NBA, because they money be guaranteed. So they don't be playing with they'll play with the picks before they play with their money. You never got to worry about that. But them drafts, you never know, man. Doc, Doc get a bad rap. Doc get a bad rap, man. I don't think he mediocre, man. I think he decent. He's not a great coach, but he's not overrated. He's just not a great coach. He going against great coaches, That's it, That's what make a Tyronn Lue, Eric Spoelstra, like those. What Tyronn Lue did with that Clipper team, if he had an inkling of a superstar, just an inkling, if Kawhi would have played 30 games, he might have done better. But it's hard, The NBA is tough. It's tough. Right, that too. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, I don't want to call him mediocre because, man, it's the NBA, bro. It's the NBA. Fans like to forget that these are professionals. All of them. They all professionals. The average NBA player that's sitting at the end of the bench that never plays can go play anywhere else and kill. But this is the NBA. So it makes it like that. Yeah, that Boston team was magnificent. Danny Ainge, man. Danny Ainge, he did an incredible job with that trade. That was beautiful. He put that together beautifully. I don't know how he got that off, but he did. For sure, Ian. I'll be waiting. I think I did the studio version of that song, Ian. If I'm not mistaken, that name sounds familiar. I think I did the studio version of that. Ruber is the NBA, bro. The players still have to play the game. You can come with any strategy you want. A coach could have the best strategy in the fucking world. The players got to play that. The coach ain't playing. The coach ain't playing. The players play. The coach just... And then once you get out of high school and coaching becomes the only real authority coaches have outside of high school is college. At the college, these are grown men that they trying to coach. They can hand you a strategy. Their strategy could be A++. If the players don't play it right, can you blame the coach for that? Or do you blame the players? Or it's both. They go hand in hand. You got to have good strategy, but you got to have good execution of your strategy. Do you think women would get NBA? Huh? You going to have a woman in the NBA? Why? Don't they have a WNBA? Why? Why? Why would you put a woman in it? Why wouldn't you build y'all shit, then try to come to the NBA? Wouldn't you want to build your own? But, that's just me. My thought. Hey, if you check out most of the stats, most of the players that came straight out of high school were superstars. Like, it's very few that fell by the waistline, but most of them legendary. They went straight out of high school. Hey, but that's the difference between hard work and talent right there. You know what I mean? They talented, but they ain't got the hard work. Kyrie, you don't want Kyrie to act normal. He probably wouldn't ball the way you got to let Kyrie be eccentric as he is. You got to let Kyrie be eccentric as he is because that's what makes him him. Got to let him be a weirdo. Oh, about the school shootings? Man, I don't know, man. That's sad, bro. That's another reason why I got away from that TV and off social media and off YouTube and all that for them past 3-4 days too. Just trying to get away from that, Ruben. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I send my kids to school. Well, the school over with now, thank God. But I couldn't even imagine sending my children to school the next day. I was like, it happened on their last day of school. But they was with their mom. They didn't even go to their last day of school. But I wasn't sending them anyway because, man, it's tragic, bro. It's tragic. It's not even the shooting. It's with have you read the reports of how the cops responded? That's what makes it worse. The cops' response, the way they handled the situation was just terrible, man. They don't need Ayton. They don't need Ayton or Gobert. They don't need none of that. They could draft. They should look into the draft, man. That's what Dallas needs to look into the draft for a skilled big man. Because Ayton and Gobert are obsolete, man. You see what happens in the playoffs with them. You're just going to get targeted. They can't guard the three-point line. They're going to mash on y'all. They don't need that. They need a big man with some finesse. But they got shooters because then Luka got to play defense. That's what Dallas need. They need to work on Luka being in shape and playing defense. I think they got a good team. Luka not playing defense and Luka being out of shape is what hurt them more than anything. Trade for Randall who? Julius Randle? You don't want that either. You don't want that either. You don't want Julius Randle either, man. You don't want that. Because trust me, the New York Knicks wish they didn't have him right now. They wish they didn't have him. Donovan Mitchell not overrated. He ready to get out of Utah. He don't want to play there no more. But he not overrated. He a ball. Got to get some defense though. That too. He another one. Defense. He need defense. You got to work on his defense. And he want to get out of Utah, so good luck with that. You don't want to be there. But yeah, I wouldn't trade for Julius Randle. That's for sure. See, that's the problem. If a player can't play when he's unhappy, I don't need him. I don't want him. You're gonna be unhappy a lot. You're gonna be unhappy a lot, bro. Like, what? You can't play when you're unhappy? I don't want you, bro. You can stay there. Stay exactly where you at, bro. You're gonna be unhappy more than you're gonna be happy. 9 times out of 10. That's just the way life goes as an adult. You're gonna be unhappy more than you're gonna be happy. And you can't play when you're unhappy? I don't need you. I don't need you. Stay where you at. You stay in New York over there. They should trade Gobert and fire the coach. They should do both. They should pretty much clean house. Get rid of the coach, get rid of Gobert, and then get rid of and then build around Mitchell better. Got to build. He need another offensive weapon. He don't have no offensive weapons. It's just him and a bunch of role players. He needs some help. They're not giving him help. But that's the last thing I want to hear. He was unhappy. But that's just like Donovan Mitchell. He's unhappy in Utah. I don't want no players like that, man. I don't want no player like that. Man. If you can't play when you're unhappy, I'm good. I'm good. You're gonna look how you look. You see how you look this year? As a player, even if you're unhappy, wouldn't you want to ball out so you can get a better contract somewhere else? That's just a thought in my brain. I'm gonna go crazy because I'm unhappy here, because I'm gonna get a bigger contract somewhere else. That's just me, though, you know. That's just my thought process if I was in that position. I don't like it here, I'm gonna go fucking berserk on the court. So when my next contract comes, break me off, and I'm out of this situation. Boom. But no, you gonna throw hissy fits and curse out the fans? But you see, those are players. You can tell they grew up playing like AAU. They didn't play on no kind of street ball. Those fans heckling in those stands is nothing compared to what happened when you play street ball. It's way worse. When I went to the Rucker, when our team went to the Rucker and played out there, listen, I was taught a valuable lesson. I realized it made me come back to my hometown and step my game up because I knew I wasn't ready. Sometimes you can tell by players' attitudes the circus they played in as kids. They probably was like training against cones. We came up playing against older players to get better. We wasn't doing these ISO training like they do now. They do ISO training against cones, and they trainers be having pads that bump them. We just played. We didn't do that. Yes, that's exactly why Euro is better, because they just play their younger players against older players like we used to do. We're gonna play them against professionals. So by the time they grown men, they're gonna look like Luka. Can go in there out of shape and still kill. Because he's been playing against grown men since he was a teenager. With French kid, I don't know. I don't be paying attention to the draft. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't pay attention. I watch him play. Same thing with NFL. I don't care about the draft. It's all potential. I wait until they show me what they're gonna do. Because when I look at the draft and I see when you got Ja Morant on the board, when you New Orleans and you go for fucking Zion, that's why I hate the draft. Because they make the picks be so weird to me. Like hate the draft. But it's cool though. Nah, I never heard of dude. I might YouTube him. I know you got highlights on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, I never heard of him. But, just checking in with y'all, man. About to get to it. Drop these videos. Peace.